Nigerian jollof rice recipe is my most requested recipe ever. Even last night, someone sent me a DM asking for this. So I am so glad that you guys finally have this. Today we are making Nigerian jollof rice, the authentic Nigerian jollof rice. Let's get to it. These are some of the ingredients we are going to be using for our jollof rice. The full ingredient list and their quantities are going to be in the description box, so please check it out. Now we're going to start by preparing our tomatoes, tatashes and peppers. These have already been cleaned thoroughly. I'm just removing the head of the tomatoes. I like removing the head, you guys. I know you guys say I should always leave it, but yeah, I'm just used to it already. Anyways, I'm just going to prepare this. The reason I'm cutting them is just because I want it to be easy for my blender to work with. Also, when making your jollof rice, you want to make sure that you're using the right amount of tomatoes, tatashes and peppers. That is why I said please follow the recipe as usual and you will get the same exact result like I did. I'll also be adding some fresh ginger, some fresh garlic and some onions to this pepper mix because I just love the flavor that they bring to the jollof rice. While that is blending, I'm also going to be making another paste, a combination of ginger, garlic and a little bit of onions. This is what we're going to be using to blend or to cook or steam our turkey. After blending the tomato, this is what it looks like. I blend it to very smooth. This is what I like. You have to blend it to be very smooth, you guys. After cooking for about 30 minutes, this is what it looks like, and then we are going to set that aside. For this recipe, I'm going to be using some turkey. You can also use chicken or you can use beef if you want that, but I usually just prefer turkey for my jollof rice. Anyways, I'm going to be adding my already blended ginger, garlic and onion paste. I just love this, you guys. I just love it. You can slice them or dice them if you want, but this is how I make mine. Then I'll be adding some seasoning cube. I'm using Knorr chicken seasoning here. This is literally the only thing I'll use for my jollof rice right now. Then I'm also going to be adding some salt. I'll also be seasoning with some thyme, some curry powder. I'm using 2 teaspoons here. Like I said, the full ingredient list and their quantities are going to be in the description box, so please check it out. Now I am just going to stir and combine. For your jollof rice, the ingredients are not supposed to be everywhere, bang bang. You're not supposed to go above and beyond. The right quantity is always going to help you. So I'm just going to stir that, make sure everything is properly incorporated, and then I am just going to cover and allow to cook until done. After cooking our turkey, this is what it looks like. As you can see, the turkey broth is looking very concentrated, which is what we want because this is also going to be used to make our jollof rice. Now I'm just going to set that aside, and then we are going to be frying the turkey. This is regular vegetable oil. You can also use canola oil if you want, but I'm just a fan of using vegetable oil for recipes like this because I want to keep them very original. So I'm just going to fry the turkey until golden brown or until I have achieved my desired brownness, but I just like making sure that it looks like patty turkey. You know, it's kind of patty turkey that you just know that this one is not your average regular homemade food. So that is what I am doing here. As you can see, this is what the turkey looks like. Gosh, I feel like I want to eat jollof rice again, but yeah, let's just get on with the recipe. Now I'm just going to fry the other side and then set that aside and then repeat the process until I don't have any turkey left. Now let's get this party started. I am going to start by adding the same vegetable oil I used to fry the turkey. I'm going to add it into my very big pot. I am using a stainless steel pot here. You guys, please don't use non-stick for jollof rice. Get yourself a stainless steel pot because jollof rice is going to burn and non-stick won't get you that jollof rice flavor. If you're Nigerian or if you've had jollof rice, proper jollof rice before, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, I'm going to add my chopped onions and then I'm going to add some bay leaf. I love what bay leaf does for the jollof rice. I love it. I'm just going to fry that or saute that for about 3 minutes. Then I'm going to add in my tomato paste first. You always have to add your tomato paste first. This is going to make or break your jollof rice. One very key tip for cooking jollof rice is to make sure that you're going to fry your tomato base thoroughly. You're going to fry it until you start, until like they turn into like pebbles or very tiny. I don't know how to explain it, but you guys are going to see it here. You guys will just know, or you will just know when the color changes, you're also going to know that, oh yes, the tomato paste has been properly fried. This should take you anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes depending on the heat. By the way, I'm also cooking on medium to high heat right now. Can you see how the tomato paste looks like? Can you see what it looks like? That's exactly what you're going for, really. Now I'm going to be adding our already blended and cooked pepper and tomato mix. Then I'm going to stir and combine. You guys, look at this tomato paste. Look at how gorgeous it looks. So that's what you should just strive for. Basically, strive for that, and you're going to get your jollof rice properly. Now it is time to season our jollof rice. We're going to start with some salt, some seasoning cube. We're also going to be using some thyme, some curry powder. You guys, you have to make sure that your jollof base is a little bit saltier than you would prefer it to be. This is because when you add rice and add water, everything just balances out. So you just want to make sure that that's how it turns out, or that's the exact way you do it. Like I said, if you use the exact quantities and measurements I will leave in the description box, you shouldn't have a problem with this. As you can see, everything is looking so thick, so lush. This is what you want. You're going to just add your turkey broth or chicken broth, whatever broth you're using, and then stir again and allow it to cook for 3 to 5 minutes. Now I am going to be adding my properly washed rice to the jollof base. This rice was washed like 3 times and I made sure that the water ran clear. This is to prevent like too much starch in your jollof rice, and which is obviously going to affect the jollof rice. So I just tried to do that by washing the rice thoroughly. Also, I'm using sella basmati rice here. I know there's like an online debate of how people shouldn't use basmati rice for jollof rice, but I love it and that's what I am using. It cooks faster and it tastes better in my opinion. If you love the other type of rice, you can just use it. It's just going to cook longer and the whole process is still the same. Now I'm going to be adding a little bit of water. You guys, as you can see, I am not adding so much water here. I'm adding very minimal water. The water is supposed to be just a little bit above the rice, and that is what you're going to do, because jollof rice does not cook, jollof rice steams. So if you add too much water, it's cooking and then you're going to ruin the recipe. So make sure that you are adding very minimal water. Now I am just going to cover with a cling film. I will be cooking this on medium to low heat for about 20 minutes, and then I am going to open again and stir. I know some people don't like stirring their jollof rice midway, but I personally like it because I want to make sure that all my ingredients are properly incorporated. After 20 minutes, this is what our jollof rice looks like. It is not ready yet 100%, but as you can also see, it's already starting to burn, which is also what we want. You want your jollof rice to burn, which is another essence of using your stainless steel pot. So I'm just going to stir this, make sure that everything is properly incorporated, everything is thoroughly mixed, and then I am going to cover and allow it to steam again for another 15 to 20 minutes. After 15 minutes, this is what the jollof rice looks like. As you can see, it's looking more lush, it's looking more single, and it's looking very jollof ricey, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to stir a little bit. This is because I just want to make sure that I'm releasing some heat, and as you can see, the jollof rice has also been burning. You want your jollof rice to burn. If it did not burn, you like, it's not jollof rice basically, because you need that flavor to come out. And I know it can be wasteful sometimes when you're burning food, but this is Nigerian jollof rice. This is how it's made. This is how I will make mine. This is how I make mine. So now I'm going to add in some butter. Butter just adds to flavor. Butter just elevates the flavor. Some people don't add butter and I'm like, huh, how is that possible? Please add butter to your jollof rice. It's going to elevate the taste. Add butter and thank me later. Stir that again and your jollof rice is ready. You can actually just stop cooking here, but I like extra things, so I'm just going to add a little bit of onion, and I'm also going to add some tomatoes and just make it look all lush. So this is how you make your Nigerian jollof. You can also go far to add some carrots, bell peppers and all of that, but we are just going to keep it classy and very original here. So that is that. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Please do not forget to give the video a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment. What do you think about my recipe? Do you like it? Also, if you try out this recipe, let me know. Send me a DM on Instagram at Daniel Ochuko. There's an underscore at the end. And until my next video, see you guys. Bye.